From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, our hottest June on record continues today. At least 99 degrees in Lafayette. We'll get the official number hopefully in the next hour or so. But let's take a look at the calendar here and we'll bring it over to the key wall. Look at this. Every day except 2 days we have been above normal in June. One just slightly below normal on the 6th, and back on the 5th we were right at normal. Normals this time of year getting up to about 91 to 92 for the high. But you can see it's been nothing but mid to upper 90s just about the entire month. And so far the average 85.4 degrees. You average the highs and the lows together. We are certainly going to smash the record set back in 2011 of 84.7. And when you beat it by a tenth or two, that's kind of significant. But when you beat it by maybe a half a degree or more than half a degree, right now we're at 0.8 of a degree. You're talking, or 0.7 of a degree. You're talking way above normal. And these are the overnight lows. We started off the month on a pleasant note, but then those lows have been creeping ever so closely into the upper 70s to lower 80s. 81 this morning, which was a record. We'll see what the afternoon high will turn out to be. And then rainfall for the month. We had a couple of good days at the beginning of the month, but since then not much rainfall, so we could use the rain across the area, and we have just what the doctor ordered as we head into next week. Near term though, this ridge of high pressure so dominant across the region, just keeping showers and storms around the periphery, and that's what's going to happen as this high shuttles eastward. We might get a disturbance or two that develops in the afternoon. We're seeing a few isolated showers and thunder showers across eastern portions of Louisiana, where we had a severe thunderstorm warning for a cell. Still do as we just go north and west of the Hammond area. This cell though has been weakening a fair bit, so we do have some scattered activity along south of I-10 by NOLA, and then down into Terrebonne and Lafourche parishes, where we're seeing a few isolated cells popping up. So that is somewhat good news. Might see one or two tomorrow, St. Mary Parish, but most of us will stay dry once again. Again, that high heat continuing. Excessive heat warning in effect for our area again Friday. Heat indices up to 115. Heat advisory, same spots we've seen over the last couple of days for the coastal parishes and southwest Louisiana, where heat indices will be generally between 108 and 112. So as we take a look at the weather forecast on the HERB model here, somebody said, why don't we bring in the Burr model? It would help cool us off, but not to be. 81, 80 the overnight low tonight, then tomorrow pushing up to about 100. Models are going 99 to 102. We're going to go right at 100. If we're going to hit it, it will be tomorrow, but there is a little bit of a southerly wind developing, so that could limit our highs as well. Bottom line though, we're going to have very light winds tomorrow, and as hot as it felt out there today, it's going to feel another notch hotter even if we see equal temperatures in the afternoon. Maybe a pop-up shower for our friends to the east, but most of us stay dry. And Saturday we do it all over again. Temperatures back into the upper 90s. High pressure though begins to shuttle off to the east as we work our way through the weekend, and then by the middle part of next week we're in between ridges of high pressure, so that should open up the door for some showers and storms. And then as we go beyond 7 days to 10 days down the road, another hot ridge of high pressure could be developing, which could make it for a very hot mid-July period. But in the near term we do have change on the way. So let's flash forward into next week. Here we are on the 4th of July. There's going to be some storms maybe. Some of that could push through our area just in time for our fireworks display. Of course, it's been dry for days, weeks on end, and when you want to be outside and pop off some fireworks, we may have some storms. And then going into Wednesday and Thursday, it looks like daytime showers and thunderstorms are a pretty good bet. Don't see any one big focusing mechanism, but just getting more clouds and more showers out there will bring our temperatures down. So near 80 overnight tonight. Tomorrow back into the upper 90s. That heat index up there pushing 110 to 115 across the board, and we see little change going into Saturday as well. Hottest time during the day starting right around 10 o'clock in the morning. That heat index well into the 100s by 9:10 and staying in the 110 to 1 teens range for a good part of the afternoon, not abating until later in the day and into the evening hours. So overnight tonight, maybe a puffy cloud or two. 80 the overnight low. low, very light winds. So with less of a breeze, maybe more mosquitoes out there. Then for tomorrow, it's going to be another hot day. We'll go for 99 to 100 for a high. Not much of a breeze, so take plenty of breaks. And hey, why not start the weekend on Friday and continue it into the weekend? Stay indoors. Temperatures in the upper 90s through this weekend, and then you see into next week. Rain chances perking up. In fact, some pretty good rain chances as we round out next week. But those rain chances may tend to go down 10 or 11 days down the road. So I don't think we're done with the heat waves quite yet. And normally we have maybe one in the summer. This is the second one, and I see a third one coming in July. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Thanks, Rob.
But things can change.
Things
Things can change. Okay, we'll leave it with that.